Welcome everyone to another edition of the Change Collective. I'm here with my great friend Frischka from Fresh by Frischka, and you've got Matt here from Lavo. Now, we want to talk to you about, following on from a number of our conversations over the last couple of weeks relating to change, we wanted to talk a little bit more broadly about communication. Now, communication is key in any aspect of life and in business, but it becomes even more evidently important and required as a part of delivering any change program. So I know Frischka is about to roll out a fantastic workshop locally, but it'd be great if I can just get some insights on what we could potentially expect, but also some of those top tips from Frischka. So Frischka, thank you very much. And what sort of tips do you have for us today?
Thanks, Matt. For people that may not know, communication and sponsorship are the top two reasons that determine whether a change fails or it gets adopted. And so I wanted to talk about communication today, and something that most people neglect is that you really need to upskill your leaders' communications prowess, right? So regular, predictable communication from them are a reassuring touch point for employees. So don't allow misalignment or miscommunication among the management team. So coach them. They need some coaching. Coach them to be allies in your change, because they better be on point and not wishy-washy, because any faltering creates anxiety and people just won't have confidence in the change. So that's one tip. My second tip would be context is king. So communicate and connect the dots for your people, because between you may have a big picture view of the change, but they don't. So help them make some meaning out of it. Help them see what you see, right? And lastly is have a spot. Spot stands for single point of truth. People will gossip. There will be rumors flying around. So whether it's an e-zine, an intranet site, a wiki page, a project newsletter, whatever, own this forum to mitigate any rumors and gossip. So solicit the unspoken burning questions from the people and don't be afraid to answer them publicly and transparently. So those are my top three. What about you, Matt?
Fantastic. I love them. I'm particularly passionate about leaders and the messages that they share. I think I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, where leaders, just as much as everyone else is going through the change, and they tend to need a little bit of support, a little bit of love and attention themselves, to be able to really be passionate
Yeah.
and aligned to the messaging of the
Yeah.
change. So, I absolutely love that. Thank you very much, Frischka, and
Yeah.
all the very best for the workshop that's coming up.
So thanks. It's coming up. It's happening on a Saturday, so I'll drop the link in the comments. But I'll be covering the best practice communication principles, how to increase the persuasiveness of your communication, what are the influencing strategies that you can deploy, and common difficult stakeholders and how to manage them. So
A
see you
must-attend workshop.
there.
No, thank you very much again, Frischka. And as Frischka mentioned, check down in the comment section below for Frischka's workshop that's coming up. And stay tuned for many more, because we want to make sure that you've got all of the right tools, tips and tricks to deliver the right change. And Frischka and I are definitely able to help you out in that space. So thanks again, Frischka, for another great episode. And stay tuned, as next week we'll cover off some more change from the Change Collective.
See you next time, everybody.